Offspring's Make It Alright did some real acrobatics in my ears, going from one of my least favorite Offspring songs to one of my most listened to songs of the month. Let's talk about what should be a rather polarizing single from the Offspring and why the haters and trolls are pretty much leaving this one alone. I was driving down a dark and dusty road. Oh, sorry. I was about to burst into Tenacious D song tribute there for a minute. I don't know why. Anyway, I was indeed driving down through the country a little after midnight. And as usual, I rush over to the release radar on Spotify, and there it was. A brand new Offspring song. I'm a pretty huge fan, but I had no idea that this was coming. Make It Alright is incredibly poppy and pop-oriented, and Dexter actually gave a lot of insight into the track in an interview at the Download Festival, where he explained that not everything has to be gloomy and dark all the time. Songs don't have to be deep for you to decipher them. The song has a vibe that is all about the joy of life. And before we jump into the dirt on the lyrics, let's talk about the saccharine, sugary instrumental. That solo, it took me a minute, but it's All the Small Things by Blink-182 and Love Reign Over Me interpolarized into an Offspring 1980s fusion, wrapped into bubblegum delivery right into our mouths. And the band on this song are a bit different than the new lineup on the upcoming album, Supercharged. That is the album that Make It Alright is going to be featured on. But like I was saying, the band is a little bit different on this song than the rest of the album. The Offspring are now Dexter, Noodles, Todd Morse, Jonah Nimoy, and Brandon Pertzborn. But here are the Make It Alright guys. Dexter tackles lead vocals, backing vocals, rhythm guitar, and bass guitar, with Josh Freese on drums and Adam Greenholtz on keyboards. So the Offspring have been kind of for all intents and purposes, the Offspring are Dexter and Noodles. That's how they've kind of been advertising and promoting the band these days. But now we've got this big fleshed out new 5-piece Offspring, which I don't think we've had a 5-piece official band in all these years. It's always been either a 4-piece when they have all the parts, or it's been like Dexter and Noodles, a guy. But yeah, we've never seen a 5-piece Offspring, and I think that's really interesting going forward for the future of the Offspring. One of the things that initially drove me nuts was the hook with the name Zoey. Or Zoe, sorry. It's Zoe, not Zoey. I know that Dexter's daughter Lex exists, and she has a music career all her own, and people on the internet kept saying Zoe was his daughter, and other people kept saying, no, her name is Lex. How come you guys didn't tell me I had shaving cream on my nose? It was not sunscreen. And why do people wear it like that? Sometimes rockers keep their private lives private, and Dexter is a really smart guy because he managed to keep his non-performing family members out of the spotlight altogether. Even Wikipedia doesn't know all the details of Dexter Holland's family life when he's saying, I want a secret family with you. Turns out, this mucker fent it. Dance, Dexter, dance! Wikipedia only talks about his daughter Lex Land, who is known to us peasants, but Daddy Dexter has 3 daughters in total, and Zoe is one of them. I'm really glad that Zoe is a real person instead of just a made-up name thrown into a song. That really would annoy me, because it makes Make It Alright all that much more sweeter and heartwarming and charming. I'm sure old school manic subsidal fans are just screaming inside their cardboard box in rage as they listen on Spotify. Did your subscription go up like mine did? You manic hobos. They're coming for you. To the title of this song, the title is grammatically correct because if it were all right, like Alright, all in one, then it would be merely satisfactory, but not really good, just acceptable. So the song title is All Right. So it's actually really good instead of all right. I'm doing all right. He's like, she's making it all good. She's not making it all right. So that's really, really freaking important. And no, that vocal, that woman's talky vocal is not the lead singer or the woman from the Wet Leg doing the talky parts, or it's not Dexter's daughter either. That talky, all I want to do is to fly away with you, is actually performed by Rebecca Schlumongdova, known for doing English dubs of Japanese animes, but you and I may know her better from Ratchet and Clank and My Little Pony. Never obey! Give me punk rock on a sunny day with my pony. I did rather tedious Google searches for ba-da-ba-ba-ba, which did pull up images that look kind of like the lyric video. Look at this. In verse 1 of Make It Alright, Dexter complains and gripes like a 60-year-old man or 58-year-old man would be known to do. And his daughter Zoey, well, she tells this old grouch centered on the couch, suck it up, old man. It only hurts for a while, and then you're dead. I mean, that's a bit much, though. I mean, he crashed his plane into a mountain, ran a 5K strongman competition, and then she's telling him to suck it up. But in any case, she makes old Dexter smile as he heads off into the pre-chorus. His daughter leads him around because he can't see out of his Bono glasses, and she's not taking him to his favorite Mexican place, Sombreros, just because. Yeah, just because. And being one step over the line is such a parent-child line. Oftentimes, me and my son will be one step over the line, and those are the moments. Parents, am I right? Those moments. Goofing around with the clones, eating quesadillas, hanging with Jilly Bo leg week. The massive chorus comes in, and Zoey is saying, just like the anime woman told us, she wants to fly away with her dad. Man, is that sweet. She wants to go on Dad's jet and fly away. And old Dexter forgets about the Mexican food from Sombreros that will keep him nourished. He's going to starve, but he will be fed with a good bonding experience, a flight with Zoey. After a bunch of bada bing, bada boom, and being goofballs on the flight, Dexter and Zoey will make lighthearted fun of the rest of the family, maybe Noodles cracking jokes at his Coke bottle glasses, or maybe even calling Billy Joe Armstrong Jilly Bo leg week after seeing certain videos surface online. That's verse 2. Not flying too close to the sun, a nice callback to Staring at the Sun, if you ask me. I am a nerd! And remember, like Homer Simpson says, there's only two types of guys that wear Hawaiian shirts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. The pre-chorus changes the we're like one step over the line to you're like one step over the line, and I'm guessing that she made a really brutal joke about Axl Rose, and Dexter still remembers when he wanted to call the Offspring album Chinese Democracy, and how Axl Rose would literally climb through the air into the jet and demand that they all fly into the sun. Whoa! As you're staring at the sun, whoa! Oh, I'm staring at the sun. That's actually my office light. Dexter and Zoey walk over a solid bridge, and everything is fine. I tried to find a really insane meaning behind his mention of supernova, but I think it's just a beautiful way of describing the feeling they share between father and daughter. Father to a daughter. Green Day reference for absolutely free, for no reason. I'm gonna kill all the suckers for no reason. My name's Nicky. Dexter gets a little confused on the ending, which kind of blends all the previous lyrics into a jumbled up mess, but it still sounds fine for some reason. And the crime. Crime. They are partners in crime. High stakes, heist in the air to the night, like Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, or In the Air to the Night by Phil Collins. Zoey is Bane and Dexter is Talia al Ghul. All it took was a 5 out of 5 Offspring single, and life is alright. First fret, I don't know how I feel about that. Are you Dexter or am I Dexter? I think I'm Noodles. When we were young, the future was so bright. No matter what they say, always had a crack a smile. Just suck it up, you'll say. Only hurts for a while. Show me the way, never obey. Give me black clouds on a summer day. No matter what, it's fine. We're like one step over the line. Say it's all the way we go. Turn around, you're gonna make it so it's alright. All I wanna do is fly away with you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-do. All I wanna do is fly away with you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're gonna fly away, making fun of everyone. What's our wings and pray we don't get too close to the sun. Show me the way, never obey. Give me black clouds on a summer day. It's kind of weird.